Welcome to another game with Jordan practicing for Red Bull. This time it's Jordan versus Valas, not Valessa, Valas. Um, and this time they're playing on the map Kawasan. Now this map has made it into the random map ladder, and it's been a fun map for me. I've had good results on it, which is unique for me with non-standard map. Well, good results are few and far between for me. That's why I'm casting, not playing, right? Anyway, we have over here on the west side of the map, Jordan playing as the Persians. It's a pretty good civ for Kawasan, so this might be a pick civ situation. Playing up against Valas as the Berbers, which is a good civ for any map. Really, Berbers are great in every situation. Both of them looking to go into archer production and use their military as their walls. Jordan trying to be annoying here with his scout. And if you look at the map positioning, you got some gold and wood here, wood here. So the woods are on the front. The berries, though, are nicely protected. This gold has to be protected with military or walls very soon. And over here for Jordan, we have a nice back gold, a backwood. Now, the lumber camp placement is garbage, but a backwood here, and then a couple forward lumber camps here, and the berries forward. So, what would you rather have? Gold at the back, your base exposed, but at the back, or berries at the back, exposed, but at the back? And you can see the armies crossing into each other in the middle of the map, and Valis is going to get the better of that engagement, having, oh, well, I take it back. Jordan not microing at all. Would have expected a little bit of micro there. KD 2-2. Not sure what Jordan is focusing on. Okay, the dock is down for Jordan, and for Valis, they've chosen different pawns. Jordan a little quicker to the fishing ship production with two already out, with the first one yet to come out for Valis. Now, this scout might, nope, the spearman gets there just in time because they might find a villager kill. This is nice, very wallable map here for Jordan on this left side or right side of his base, south side of his base, whatever that may be. Now, the military, a little bit better for Valis, 5-5, but that is 4 archers and a scout versus 3 archers, a spearman and a scout. The spearman not going to play a big role in this situation. And the scout for Jordan also pretty weak. So you could, oh, Jordan, he's making sure that the armies are even now 4-4 on the archer front. So neither player able to really find any damage. And the only difference we're seeing right now is the fishing ships just ahead for Jordan. Not that many. Both players looking to move up to the castle age. Valis just a touch closer. Very similar positioning though. Valis going to be clicking up here in just a second. Just waiting on the gold, switching into skirmishers to not take any gold, but keep the military production up, it appears. And waiting on the gold. Jordan actually beats the click with the more balanced eco, even though the food was there for a long time for Valis. Valis now also on the way up, so really just about 20 seconds different there, so very even. The gold mining upgrade coming in there for Valis. Jordan actually has the upgrade advantage here, has the archer armor upgrade, as well as fletching. Not a big difference, and Jordan just continuing to produce archers and a galley on the way. Now this is smart. If your opponent is not on your pawn, you make a galley and you patrol it around the pond as best as possible. Alright, that's what you need to do. You patrol around the pond and keep the opponent from dropping a dock. A fire ship can't keep an opponent from dropping a dock. Jordan able to defend here with his archers. Valis taking some unnecessary losses. You know, when you're on the way to the next age, and you know you don't have like a military advantage anyway, a runner strap. I don't see the advantage in going out here. Now the 2 skirmishers do swing it in Valis' favor if those skirmishers are getting the hits in on them. However, no armor means these skirmishers with their 3 pierce armor versus the 5 attack, they're still taking 2 damage, whereas 1 armor. Ooh, Jordan, he's up on the dock. Let's see who can. He cannot see this. All right, see, no idea that Jordan's up on his dock, and Valis is not on Jordan's dock at all. So this is going to be a big play here for Jordan, able to get up on the dock of Valis and be ahead in the military production and slightly ahead to the castle age. I like that a lot. Fire Galley gonna come out here and disrupt this fishing eco for Valis as well as the military just being cleaned up. I like Jordan's position now. However, Berbers at this stage, they're going to head into their cheap knights. And Jordan's got to switch out of crossbowmen as, you know, I think the Persians do get fully upgraded crossbowmen, but do not get any Imperial upgrades on them. So that's something you want to switch out of. And Persians, it's got the Persian dock down here, and this is not a good situation here for Valas. Jordan really taking control of the water, taking control on land, but the cheap Berber Knights are out. 4 Knights already versus just the 2 camels for Jordan. Jordan's got to get these walls up in a hurry, or else these Knights could swing this fast. Fire Galley going to be coming out here for Valas, but there's already 2 out here for Jordan. No more on the way, but Jordan able to find and kill the scout of Valas, who's trying to drop the dock here, but this is not going to work out, and Valas realizes it, walks away. Yep. The fishing ship's dying. Second town center, though, already on the way up for Valas. So Valas is saying, hey, come kill me. See what you can do. I'm going to boom up. Jordan finishing up his walls, getting everything in place. Got to switch into camels, I would say, heavily. But the switch has been onto water, really. Jordan not playing around with water. Has fire ship, got the war galley upgrade, upgraded his fire ships and his galley. But here come the knights. The knights moving across for Valas. That's a lot of knights, but there's a lot more military for Jordan. Look at the HP difference. The knights are just so much more population efficient than the crossbows. But with these camels in the mix, the knights don't want to take that fight against the whole army together. It's got to be divide and conquer. Knights are great at that. Monks also in play here for Jordan. Nobody's really claimed the middle yet, and I would love to see some more monks come out for those 5 juicy relics just sitting there in the middle. And Valas yoinking them away with Jordan having center control. Valas, he knows he's over here. Pulling the army back. Okay, lots of camels now for Jordan. Jordan now in a position where he can fight this army pretty well. He's gonna just wall it out and go for the center control. But the monks are already coming out. I think Jordan noticed that and is headed back. But this is bad, Jordan. Okay, Jordan paying good attention. He's got to do something about this. Okay, sending 2 more villagers. Just going to continue to wall and press forward. As Valas gonna have to figure out something to do. Berbers and cheap camels as well. So it's going to be knights. The knight switch for Valas. The military, the eco still in favor of Jordan because of this fishing eco on both sides. Jordan is cleaning up the water. Hard to win on Kawasan if you don't have any water control. You don't have center control. You're going to be struggling as the relics continue to disappear and head back to Jordan's base. 1 back. 2, right? But he was carrying 2 back. Just 1 back. But Valas able to snag 2 of them. And he has Seed Workshop and a lot of monks. So the camels are really going to be struggling. And the crossbows are going to be struggling with the Monk Siege Defense. Monk Siege Defense, very powerful strategy. The 3rd town center coming up now for Valas as well. 3rd town center coming up for Jordan. Interesting. So I'm a player who I love to just drop TC in the middle and use that as my food eco. These players farming it up. Interesting. They don't do that. I'm curious as to why. When you have military control, you don't just drop the TC in the middle. Big fight incoming, though. I don't know who's going to win. There's a lot of monks on the side of Valas. Jordan says, yeah, nope, not taking that fight. I'm out of here. And I really don't know what Jordan does in the long run. Right? You can go camels, you can go knights, but Berbers are just better at that. Better at camels and knights. Not better at knights, I guess, but better at camels. So the knights are really taken out of play. Yeah, I'm just really not sure what the Persians go for against the Berbers. Oh! Jordan gets away with minimal damage there. But, ooh, that villager. Microing the villager away. wants to finish that, unable to do so. Gonna have to hop these villagers inside the town center. I'm really unsure how Jordan stops this army. He can't go for siege of his own because it's cavalry for the opponent. He's just going for camels, but Berbers get cheaper camels, and they get better camels in the long run. So Jordan, he sees the siege is out of position, but there's a lot of monks there. You can't do that. All those monks. Now, Jordan has 47 military and has his own monks. So Jordan does have a commanding lead. Gonna need a garrison there, Jordan. And does so. Only gonna lose a villager or two. The ecos are essentially even. Pressure's on Jordan at the moment, and Valas with more villagers. But Jordan has this massive army that is just more than Valis can deal with, I would say. Even with the monks getting the conversions in, but Jordan gonna be getting conversions right back. The siege still in play though. The siege can take these crossbowmen out of the equation. No, not happening. Oh, and Jordan had dropped his own siege workshop. Jordan cleans this army up for Valis. This is not over yet for Valis. Although Jordan push the aggression now immediately. 45 to 6 military. Valis only a 10 eco lead. Valis is in trouble. I don't think Valis can do this. I think Valis is dead, dropping now more stables, so he'll be up to 7 stables, but the production's just not going to be there. The camel production, you're not going to be able to hold on. You've got to do this. And yeah, that happened. A pike switch going to be incoming here for Jordan. Interesting. And the camels, I take it back. They're holding on. The camel production, terrific here. The monk production, terrific. Holding, 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 holding. And nice could even be added in. A nice shot in by the Mangonel. Oh, but the camels pushing through. But next wave of camels out of the barracks. Mangonel going to go down. Villager's going to go down. And that's the GG called. Valis does not think he can hold it. I thought he was okay. I thought he had a chance. There. Uh, that's the number. That's the number. That's the problem. That gold mine was the only gold mine he had. I mentioned that early on. This gold mine's got to be protected. Valis didn't do a good enough job locking down these gold mines. If this town center was on this gold mine outside the walls, if there was a town center here on this gold mine, here between this gold mine and this wood line, instead of just on this wood line, the game would be very different. But the town center placements are really what changed this because you can see right now the situation is definitely in favor of Jordan and a castle going to be coming forward too. Massively in favor of Jordan. I agree. All right. But not as in favor as, you know, the military. Some of that military count is on the water. Not much. Not much. A lot of it's crossbows. And then some monks that aren't here yet. Right here, what we have is these camel production coming out. These camels almost dead for Jordan. And once those camels are out of the picture, some knights come out, clear that back up, then back into the camel production, and you're okay. Instead, we had no gold production. If there's a town center here that holds the army, they've got to circle all the way around to try to get any damage in. And no damage is going to be found. The town center placements, I think, were what decided this game. Also, the water control by Jordan. It's really hard to come back after that. Water control, big thing here. Jordan looking ready for Red Bull. Solid plays from Jordan, just taking control of these games. Military Jordan, the absolute dominating KD ratio. Valis did win the conversion war, but didn't matter. The army high was just too much for Jordan. Able to take on that fight. Just better play overall, even though Valis did end up with more villagers. It was not enough. It was too late. Too many on farms, not enough on gold. Not good town center placements. So that's why I think town center placements are super key. Protect something with your town centers if you can. It's not just about getting that wood in. You got to do something else. Well, we're looking at that 15-minute time. So we're going to stop the video right here. 8 p.m. You can see Jordan, faster play than Valis. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next recording, and I hope you enjoy Red Bull Legacy coming up. See ya.